Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Pancake Papa. And today, we're starting with a little question for you kiddos out there. Hey kids, have you ever been to a farm? Farms are amazing, right? There's animals all over the place. You get to walk around, check them all out, and maybe even pet one or two. And our little guy Micah loves going to our community farm. We'll take lunch, set up a picnic, take a look at all the animals and say hello to the pigs, the chickens, the ducks, you name it. We have an absolute blast doing this as a family, and although we're not going to be able to make it to the farm today, we're doing the next best thing, and that is making good old Bessie the Cow as a pancake. And this is enough of me milking this intro, so we're going to get to it. It's pancake time! Let's do this! All right, everybody, the pan's hot. We're ready to start with Bessie. And what I've done, put a little picture of Bessie right over here on the other side of the screen so you can follow along with me. And as always, we're starting with year number 1. Let's do this, people. Alrighty, here we go. And this time I'm making all of Bessie the Cow. So I'm gonna give myself a little room. And there's the first ear, and this cow has horns. So we got horn number 1. Bring it over here to this side of the face. Horn number 2. Let's get the second ear. And this cow's got a pointy little face. We can all see that. So I'm gonna draw right down there like that. Come down and meet it. It's time for the body. Big old round body on this cow. And now when we get down here, he's got hooves. So we gotta make hoof number 1. A little notch right there in the middle. And here we go, time for hoof number 2. We gotta finish off his body. Alrighty, Bessie's already looking cute. Now we gotta start doing the other details. What do we got, people? What do we got? Okay, this cow, little nose right here. Do a little nose, and the nostrils, and some big old eyes. Love animals with big eyes. Okay, and this little picture, it's got these tiny little dots in the center. We're just gonna make an edit and make it a little bigger. Putting them right there. Okay, and now, what's a cow without his spots? So spot number 1, up here, we just do a little loop, bring it around. There's the first spot. We got a second one right over here, and a bigger spot. Oh, these don't need to be perfect. You can make them however you want, right? So I like it kind of like that. And then one more spot. Give it a loop. And all the outlines are done. Okay, people, what we need to do is we got to fill in the darkest spots. So the horns and the hooves. Here we go, horn number 1. Horn number 2. In the hooves, of course. Doing great. All right, we're gonna let those cook for a second. And then we gotta do the spots. But at this point, we're switching lids. And as I said in the first little video, this lid, it's the same thing. The top's just cut off a little bit, so it flows out a bit easier. Alrighty, time for those spots. So here we go, spot number 1. Whoop! And a whoop! And the last spot. There we go. The darkest spots are filling in. The next point will be the nose, but it's a little bit lighter, so we're gonna wait a second. Gotta let it cook. Alrighty, people, we're seeing all these dots, which means it's cooking. We're gonna fill in the nose. Let it cook a little more. All right, we made it to that point where we gotta go as fast as we can, but don't make a mess, all right? Sometimes I'm not great, but we're gonna give it a go. Starting right over here. Let's fill this thing in, here we go. Loop it around. I'm gonna do his whole face first. We're doing great, doing great. Try to make it as even as possible. Fill them in and down to the body. I think we got a good cow on our hands. There we go. Just leaving the eyes. And as always, the last step, we gotta fill in those eyes. And what do? We let it drop from the top. And we're going high today. Let's see. Oh, we're missing. Oh, okay. We're on track. Eye number 1. And eye number 2. Gotta start loosening them up. Don't want them to stick to the pan. Alrighty, I think those eyes are just about ready. So we're gonna get under here. Gotta be gentle. And they're loose. It means it's time to flip. Alrighty, people. We've made it to the countdown. And kids, can you do it with me? 3, 2, 1. Bessie the Cow. People, we did it, right? This cow, as I've said before, I'm not a real artist. He's not perfect. But I have a feeling that Micah's gonna love it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get him and see what he thinks. Micah, come on. Come on, what are you doing? Come up here. Hey, look it. Daddy made something for you. What is it?
Cow.
A cow?
No.
Mo. Is that what a cow says? Moo.
They buy.
We need to say bye? You're right, we do need to say bye. But where do you find a cow?
No.
Where? Do you see him at a farm? Do you see him with lots of other animals? What other animals are at a farm?
Horsey.
Horsey?
And cow.
And a cow? Oh my goodness. Well, guess what? That's why I made you little Bessie. All right, so what we are gonna do is we're gonna say bye-bye. But we needed everybody to get yourself some bottles as well so you can make Bessie along with us. Follow us on Instagram at The Pancake Papa and subscribe down below. We'll see you next time. Can you say moo moo? Moo! Bye-bye!